Have you ever felt your world crumble around you? When doors close, dreams shatter, and nothing seems to make sense, do you wonder, why is this happening to me? Maybe, just maybe, this is not punishment. Maybe it's a test of faith, patience, and trust in God. Sarah sat on the edge of her bed, staring at the empty walls of her small apartment. The rain tapped gently against the window, and the gray sky matched her mood. Just a few months ago, her life had felt full of hope. She had a job she loved, friends she trusted, and dreams that felt just within reach. But now, everything had fallen apart. It started with the job. She had poured her heart into a project, hoping it would bring recognition and security. But instead, her company downsized, and she was let go. The news hit her like a cold wave. Bills piled up, savings dwindled, and each day became a struggle just to keep her head above water. Then came the betrayal. A friend she had trusted for years spread rumors, leaving her isolated and questioning everything about the people around her. Sarah's heart felt heavy, like a stone pressing against her chest. She couldn't sleep, she couldn't eat, she couldn't stop asking herself, why me? Why now? One evening, exhausted and defeated, she wandered into the local park. The sky was bruised with the colors of dusk, and the wind carried the faint scent of wet earth. She sat on a lonely bench, hugging her knees, letting the tears fall freely. God, she whispered, her voice barely audible over the soft rustle of leaves. If you were there, why is this happening? Why have you taken everything from me? As she sat in silence, a small, almost unnoticed thing caught her eye. A little girl, no more than 6, was struggling to fly a kite. The string twisted, the wind kept pulling it down, and the girl's small hands couldn't hold it steady. Sarah watched her for a moment, feeling a strange warmth rise inside her chest. She stood and walked over. Do you want some help? Sarah asked gently. The girl nodded, her face lit with a hopeful smile. Together, they untangled the string. Sarah guided the girl's hands, showing her how to adjust the angle to catch the wind. Slowly, the kite lifted higher and higher until it soared, dancing against the backdrop of the pink and purple sky. The girl laughed, pure and free, and Sarah felt something shift inside her. It was a small moment, almost insignificant in the grand scheme of her life, but it sparked a thought. Perhaps she had been so focused on what she lost that she couldn't see what was still there, what God was still giving her. A flicker of hope, a reminder that even in struggle, guidance is present, even if subtle. The next days were not easy. Bills still needed to be paid, and loneliness still lingered. But Sarah began noticing the small signs she had missed before: a kind word from a neighbor, an unexpected call from an old friend, a new opportunity at a local charity that needed volunteers. Each moment felt like a small nudge, a whisper from God, reminding her to trust, to be patient, to keep moving forward. One morning, she received a message about a job interview. It wasn't her dream job, but it was something to start again. She went, nervous and unsure, and to her surprise, she was offered a position. Not only that, but the company valued her previous experience and encouraged her to bring new ideas, giving her a sense of purpose she hadn't felt in months. Through the process, Sarah realized something important. Life's challenges aren't always punishments. They are tests of patience, of resilience, and of faith. When everything falls apart, God may not be abandoning you. He may be reshaping your path, teaching you lessons you didn't know you needed, and preparing you for a future brighter than you can imagine. Sarah's journey wasn't over. She still faced difficulties, worries, and fears, but she had learned to notice the small moments of grace, the quiet signs of hope, the gentle hand of God guiding her through the storm. She began each day with a prayer, asking for strength, patience, and clarity. And slowly, she discovered a new peace, one that could not be shaken by temporary struggles. She remembered the little girl with the kite, how something so simple had reminded her to trust, to help, to hope. Life, she realized, is full of these quiet lessons. Moments that seem small or insignificant often carry the weight of divine guidance, urging us to look up, to keep believing, and to walk forward even when the path seems unclear. When life falls apart, it may be God testing your faith, not abandoning you. Trust in His timing, notice the small signs, and keep moving forward. Share in the comments. When have you felt a quiet nudge from God during a dark time? Your story might inspire someone today.